Joe Giglio for NJ Sports. Now on this Wednesday, April 29th, the Yankees win again last night over the Tampa Rays and now sit at 13-8 through 21 games heading into Wednesday afternoon's matinee in the Bronx. First place in the American League East, but last night came with a caveat. As many moments over the past few years with the Yankees have come with a caveat, an injury now to Masahiro Tanaka. It is not the elbow from what they're telling us right now. It is his wrist. It is his forearm, though Brian Cashman did say he's going to be out at least a month, and this could be a precursor to Tommy John surgery. When you came into this season with the Yankees, you said a few things had to go right. Health for Tanaka being at the top of the list. Now, that is out for the time being, and the Yankees are weakened. They're getting more offense than some expected. They're getting pretty good starting pitching. Tanaka was doing a great job since that first start. And now you look at the Yankees' first place, you say, what now? What do they do in the absence of Masahiro Tanaka? And when you look at the Yankees and how they could keep this going, how they could sustain a winning streak, how they could stay near the top of the American League East, it comes with the back end. The one part of the Yankees that you knew was going to be really good before the season was the bullpen. And it has been as good, and I think even better than advertised so far throughout the first leg of this 2015 season. After last night, the Yankees come into play on the 29th April. 1.80 ERA in 75 innings for the bullpen. Absolutely filthy dominance out of the Yankees bullpen. And the amazing part is how deep this bullpen is. Joe Girardi, the Yankee manager, has always been very, very good at not overworking his bullpen guys. Not pitching a guy 2, 3, 4 days in a row, and then by the time August rolls around, his arm is shot. Joe Torre, for as great of a manager as he was awful at that. Outside of Mariano Rivera, he didn't protect anyone, and you saw guys go up and down and get hurt and look good one day, and then 2 weeks later they were done for the season. That was one of Torre's worst parts as a manager. For Girardi, it's what maybe he does best. Last night, in a game against the Rays where Chase Whitley made a spot start, and you know when Chase Whitley's out there, or really any pitcher that's going to be making a spot start like that, you're not going to get 8 or 9 shutout innings, so you're going to need your bullpen. But you had seen a lot of Betances. You had seen a lot of Miller earlier over the weekend against the Mets and against the Rays the night before. So Girardi didn't have those guys last night. He didn't want to push those guys last night. And in their place, Chase Shreve, Esmiel Rogers, and Chris Martin got the job done. The names you might not really know yet, you'll get to know as this season goes along. And now it's the bullpen with those guys and, of course, Betances and Miller at the back end that will have to carry the Yankees. You can't really expect big-time starts in length yet out of a Nate Eovaldi. You can't expect much out of a CC Sabathia. Whitley, throw him in there. We'll see what they get. You know, Pineda's the ace now, and he's going to be the top of the rotation. We'll see what the Yankees get out of this starting staff without Tanaka. But the one thing you can count on is Girardi handling the bullpen well and the bullpen pitching well. And right now, when you look at the Yankees and how they can stay atop, they need their great bullpen to lead them there. And for all the guys they have in the middle that are good, the combination they have of Dylan Betances and Andrew Miller at the back end might be the best in all of baseball. Those two guys combined early in the season, 20 2/3 innings, 34 strikeouts, and 0 earned runs allowed. The game is literally over after 7 innings if the Yankees have the lead. And that's got to be the formula now. That has to be the formula for the Yankees to keep this up. Timely hitting, some power out of Teixeira, some power out of A-Rod, a great bullpen, and you get what you can out of the starting pitching. Look, the Yankees have not changed much in a month. They are not a great baseball team, but they have a very good manager, and they have what can be the best bullpen in all of baseball. And with the way the game is now, with so much specialization, that's enough to keep them afloat. I'm Joe Giglio for NJ Sports.